All right. Make sure the gears are in the right position. Hi, I'm Kent. I'm the inventor and CEO of Revo Lights. So I love riding my bike, but I want to feel as safe riding my bike as I do driving my car. I want to ride around at night, and I want to know that cars can see me, but I also want to see where I'm going. So that was really the challenge that I was trying to fix. And Revo Lights is my solution. So let's see if I can do both. Alright, so it's a forward-facing headlight and a rear-facing tail light. With a huge increase in your side visibility. So there's a number of statistics that show that, well, you could estimate about 70% of nighttime car and bike collisions are because of inadequate side visibility. Traditional headlights focus on allowing you to see where you're going, but only supply you generally a blinking red light in the back so that you can be seen by cars. So our idea is to fix that. We did a Kickstarter about 1.5 years ago. Through a year of development, we now have a product that we're selling. And we have another Kickstarter going right now where we're actually building the lights into wheels to make it theft-proof and partnering with Mission Bicycle to make the ultimate commuter bike. So check us out. If you have any questions, I'm here. And please come up and approach.
What's your name?
What's my name?
What's your company?
Right, sorry. Revo Lights. So Revolution Lights, Revo Lights. Cool. Thanks.
Okay, that's low tech, but okay, my name is Yves, and actually my hardware project is a desk, speaking of low tech. I was looking for a desk last year and I could not find anything, then I just came up with the idea of having a modular desk. You all have multiple computers sometimes, and the best way is to make them fit around you. Then the idea is to have one component that you connect to similar components, and you create a desk that is extended around you. Now it's kind of a Lego desk if you want. To make it more functional, actually, you can connect in two different ways. A curved way, that's why the desk goes around you, and a straight way. By doing that, you can create different shapes. You can connect desks together, create conference tables, and that allows you to, for instance, when someone comes to work with you, you have a big desk, you just can reshape the desk into small desk and work a few days with the person, and after change the shape again to have all your stuff on it. To sum up, you basically have easy access to everything on the desk. Instead of reaching, you can extend when you need it. You buy a new piece of printer, you buy a new component and you stack it to the side. And yeah, you can basically change the shape when you want. Actually, I think there is Ponoco today. It's a 3D printing company. I use their services to print some small model of it. It's in the back. And that's it, just a new desk. I'm on time.
Hello, my name's Brad. I'm with Swish.com. We're a pre-order marketplace. So it's kind of like Kickstarter, but it's only for pre-orders, and it's optimized for hardware. Have any of you done a Kickstarter? Only one, two? Well, if you're considering Kickstarter, you should read about it. There are a few headaches that make it not quite perfect for hardware, but we're an end-to-end hardware pre-order crowdfunding platform in that we guarantee all the purchases for the shopper. So people, you get more checkouts because we're guaranteeing the purchase. They don't have to trust you, they can trust us. And on your side, we handle the fulfillment. So you don't have to deal with envelopes and shipping labels. Just send us the pallet of goods, like you're going to do when you're dealing with Target or Walmart in the future. So that's what we do. Also, if you have a currently running campaign and fulfillment is looking like a nightmare, we can handle that for you as well. So come find me. Thanks.
How y'all doing? My name is Jeff McAlvey. Used to be out in Chicago doing warehouse process design at McMaster-Carr. Came out to the Bay Area to make Electronics Factory. Electronics Factory aims to make it so that folks can iterate through hardware design, specifically electronics, at the same pace they can move through software. The way that we're doing this is with a machine that aims to be kind of like MakerBot, but for electronics. So folks should be able to go and have a desktop machine that's easy to use, reliable, and affordable. The way that it works is you'd load in the design of the circuit board, the components, blank PCB, and come out with a functioning board. Right now I'm looking for somebody to help out on the technical side with mechanical, electrical, and software. So if you're interested in the idea of Electronics Factory, please come track me down. Thank you.
Hi, Jim Trezzo from eBay. I spoke to a bunch of you folks maybe a couple months back, and I basically solicited from you what could eBay do for the maker community, and there was lots of enthusiasm, got lots of good ideas. So 2 months forward, so now actually got a couple of folks internal available to me to actually do a proof of concept of what a maker page might be. Like, so what would you like to see if you went to a web page, makers, background information, how do I get stuff, what functionality you want. So if anyone wants to talk to me afterwards, I'm here, and I'd love your ideas, interview folks, and all that kind of stuff. Thank you.
Howdy, I'm Tom from Solatido. Started as a musical instrument design, but turned into a wearable computer keyboard when it became clear that the laptop was keeping us slave to the horizontal surface, and what we had was a smartphone that could compute anything a laptop could do, but if not now, within a couple of weeks probably. So the minimum viable product will be a device that has 48 keys on the front that we can type on as you please, whether you're a QWERTY or a Dvorak or some other keyboard typist. I'm personally sort of leaning toward Dvorak because it's much more efficient, but then it'll have a back on it. This is just a mock-up made out of remote controls from TVs. But it'll be the easiest way to do that. The ultimate device will incorporate the smartphone into the back of it, have keys that are scissor switch keys, and will be able to hold your smartphone in the back and then fold out onto a horizontal surface when you want to sit in class and type on that, and then fold up when you want to go for a walk in the woods and just talk to your iPhone and blog or write your next novel. Again, TomSolatido.com. Thanks a lot.
Hey everyone, I'm Colin. I run a product development company called Punch-Through, and I have a product that we just finished and it just launched, and it's really it's pretty cool, so I want to share it with you guys. It's a Bluetooth breathalyzer. So here's your smartphone. So this is the unit right here, really small. The great thing, it uses Bluetooth 4, which pairs in the app, so you don't even have to go out to the settings or anything. So I just turn this on, I pair, now I'm paired. I actually had a couple beers earlier to make sure that I had convinced it. So you set it up, it's burning off any residual alcohol that was in here. It's a fuel cell sensor. So when it finishes, I start blowing. And now we get to see how drunk I am. I thought about having like 6 beers just to be really drunk and but I only had time for 2. 0.02A, so not super high. I'm okay to drive. So you can click OK. It'll actually tell you how long until you're sober. So I'll be sober at 9 o'clock, which is not too long. And then I can actually tag what I was drinking, and I can add pictures. So like, it's kind of cool to remember how drunk you were when you took that picture. And then I can share it. I can share it. I'll share this on Facebook right now. All right. So that's pretty much it. The Bluetooth breathalyzer. It's called Backtrack. If you just Google Backtrack, you'll find it. It was on Gizmodo and Fast Company. Fast Company called it the Nike Field Band for alcoholics. You don't have to be an alcoholic to enjoy it. So thank you.
Hi all, my name is Duffy and I'm representing 2 companies. The first tonight is SenseStream. SenseStream has a fingertip sensor that's an accessory to an iPad or an iPhone, and it measures heart rate, variability, and sympathetic skin response. See if it works here. So you can, it's calibrated to my sympathetic skin response, which happens, measures how much you're stressed or your emotional state. And the researchers we're working with have a lot of research, 20 years of research, trying to detect, whether you're stressed or relaxed. It's good for stress management, measurement. You can see it's real time. This segue into the next product. In addition to showing this on the phone, all this data is actually being streamed to the cloud, so you can compare against other passing time. You have a database you can compare against other people at the same time. Another use for this is shared music performances, where everybody sees the same emotional response when you share music performance. My other product, along with theme, I'm connecting everything to the internet, is an internet-connected die. And so this die is connected over Wi-Fi, and its state is also streamed to the cloud in real time. So this I want to open source. Anybody who wants to work with me at all, anywhere from the mechanical to the firmware, all the way up to the front end, all the way up to the back end, come talk to me. It's a really great way to test out how easy or how hard it is to connect something to the cloud. Thank you.
My name is Katrina Gosselin. I just came from Boston. I studied aeronautics and astronautics at MIT, and while I used to look for stars for inspiration, I turned my eyes back on the Earth and saw how many problems there were. And so while you see a lot of attention on
Microphone.
Sorry. This would make me nervous. Okay. So yeah, I saw there are a lot of problems here on Earth, and what I see is a lot of attention around appropriate technologies, but most of the technologies developed are made by engineers in training, and it's poorly documented and most often not implemented. And then on the other side, what I see are a lot of communities trying to meet their needs with basic technologies. Children that are building fences with blinking lights to scare away lions from cattle, using Arduinos to measure earthquakes. And there are good appropriate technology solutions. There's open ecology trying to create all the basic hardware you need to replicate, run a civilization. There's rough terrain wheelchairs to make the developing world more accessible to people with disabilities. There are bicycle-powered technologies that are reducing manual labor tasks. And so what I see here is a need to connect the maker community with curated humanitarian projects. And what I'd like to do is propose an online platform to do so that while you're in your community tinkering and learning, you're also making the world a better place. So I propose a Propomond, a place for you to change the world. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rob, and I'm the RF hardware and analog engineer on Blade RF. Blade RF is a software-defined radio. It's actually the first USB 3 software-defined radio. Our Kickstarter ended about a month ago, but we're still going strong with the development. We're currently looking for wireless and telecommunications engineers that want to use our platform for novel and interesting applications. We're all about disruptive technology because this is probably the lowest cost software-defined radio that you can find on the market that has these capabilities. It will let you run OpenBTS, GNU Radio, OSDL, which is a 4G LTE stack. We have people working on radar implementations. We have people developing HF and VHF applications and transverter cards for this. So if you're interested in RF, radio, telecommunications, USB 3, FPGAs, and pretty much everything this thing deals with, come talk to me.
Hi, my name is Tish Shute, and by day I work on game design, and the rest of the time I spend in this space trying to grow the hardware startup ecosystem with you guys. I'm co-running an event this year, actually we've been running it for 4 years, called the Augmented World Expo, and this year we're particularly focused on nurturing the emerging hardware startup community, and there's going to be on the first day, June 3rd, 2 to 5 p.m., a version of this, thanks to Nick Pinkston, that will be the first international hardware startup meetup in Silicon Valley. And that will be followed by Pizza and Beer, which is going to be sponsored by a number of companies, hopefully including PCH International that are here. And PCH International are also sponsoring a hardware startup competition, and the prize for this will be in kind, but I think it would be very, very interesting to an emerging hardware startup. The prize will be awarded at our main event that runs through June 4th and 5th at what we call the Augies. The Augies began as basically an augmented reality prize and now has about 8 categories, including the best hardware startup. And I would encourage any hardware startup in the connected space, connected hardware, wearables, to contact me here, because we realize that some of you don't have budgets to have booths in an expo. This is about a 1,000-person event, and we're willing to barter, for example, Eero Gear, who I met here, who does a wearable display. They're going to have a booth, and in exchange, all of the keynotes who want to, and our main MC is going to be wearing their wearable display. So if you've got something you can trade for a place in a booth, contact me. Also look out for the email blast from Nick when it comes, and sign up quickly, because we have a Google Glass demo at 6 p.m. right after the hardware startup meetup. And I don't want you guys to be squeezed out of the meetup, so sign up.
Hey everyone, my name is Adam Elsworth. I don't have a new piece of hardware today, although if you've ever been to Tech Shop and seen a Mario question block lamp hanging up there, we're launching a Kickstarter pretty soon, and you can check it out when it launches. However, I'm here more to talk about a new meetup that a friend and I have founded. It's called the Crowdfunding Meetup, or the SF Crowdfunding Meetup. A lot of you guys might have gotten a blast from Nick. Thank you very much. And the first meetup is going to be this coming Tuesday. We probably have about 10 more spots left. It's filled up with 100 people, but we can probably get about 10 more people in. So if you're interested, also we're going to have panelists. It's going to be a monthly meetup, and we're going to have panelists of people who have had successful campaigns, either Indiegogo, Kickstarter, wherever you've been. So if you've had a successful campaign and are interested in discussing it in that type of forum, please come talk to me afterward. Thank you very much.
All right, guys, well, that's the demo, so now you can just hang out, talk with everyone, see everyone after you wanted to see. Thanks for coming out.